Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Friday. And so today I am here to talk a little bit about the convention OnStage event that I went to. And I'm also here to make a card. So first of all, some of you will maybe not be that interested in the event. I don't know. But as Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, we are very interested in it, and we were very excited. So this year was in Houston, and we've been there once before. They've had an event there once before. I don't really remember it that much. I think it's been several years ago. So this is like I'll be 24 years as a demonstrator here shortly. So, you know, I've been to San Antonio. I mean, everywhere, Las Vegas, Orlando. I mean, so many cities. But this was a very beautiful hotel. I stayed at the Marriott, which is where the convention was. So anyway, we got there on the 13th. And when I say we, my roommate and I, she's from Farmington Hills, Michigan. So she came in at a different time. But anyway, we got there on the 13th and we stayed till Sunday. And the event was over on Saturday night. But we stayed because we didn't want to get up early on Sunday, and ended up my flight was late leaving. So I didn't get home till about 11:30 Sunday night. That's okay. I mean, I got home. So I'm just going to show you what they gave us at the event. And then I'm going to talk about the event for maybe like 10 minutes. So if you just want to forward, you can. I hope you don't, because it's a lot of information and a lot of cool stuff. So let me put the camera down a little bit so you can see better. Okay, so when we checked in on Thursday, they gave us our bags. So we always get a bag when we're at the event. Okay, this is our awesome bag this year. So we were all thrilled because it's so classy, right? It's got the leather Stampin' Up! On it. All the little pulls say Stampin' Up! I mean, it is so nice and quality. Inside was all of our product that that came with our registration. This was perfect deep for our cell phones. And then this was, let's see if there's anything in here now. No, this little place here was for storage. And then when we opened, and then there's the back, right? So and this is cool because it hooks onto your suitcase handle if you need to do that. And then this part opened, and inside was a nice surprise. If I can find the zipper. There we go. It was this little bag. And so when you pull that out, I'll show you what that. So there's a piece that you can, it's Velcroed. So it's like a little separator, like a little shelf, they call it. And so originally that was not in place, but now it is. I put it in place. And so it gives me even more organization. I'm an organization girl, even though if you looked at my table right now, you'd say, ha, you aren't. But anyway, so there's our bag. And then this bag had lots of goodies in it. Let me show you, okay, some of this stuff I picked up along the way. So this wasn't in there. This was in there. This was like a little game where they're little pins, and they're just like little, I don't even know. They're little, it was a game. We were supposed to trade them. And, okay, so that was that. And then we also got our name. Oh, this thing's stuck. Hold on a second. There we go. We also got our name cards that we put on our lanyards. It said, you know, gave us a number. So we had Prize Patrol. So my number was 6. And they shouted out each number. Everybody won something. So when they shout out the number, we were surprised what we got to win. So, and then I did an extra stamping event. So I paid a little extra for that in an evening. And so I'll show you what I got for that. It was really nice product for that. So anyway, this was our lanyard, name tag and lanyard. And then this piece was our product playground passport. And this showed when they opened up the little product playground, it showed everything we were going to get to see and do and take little products and stuff like that. So that was cool. We got to see that in advance. Okay, so we had that in our bag. What else was in there? Oh, so this was in there. So this was a nice leatherette, not real leather, but a nice leatherette notebook. Okay, I didn't take notes in here. I'm saving this. What am I saving it for? You know, I don't know. Maybe I'll take, you know, Bible study notes in it. We also got these pens in all the new in colors, which I'll be showing you shortly. So we got those, and they don't only look the outside, they actually write in these colors. How cool is that? So we got those. And what else was in here? Oh, this is another cool thing. So if we did sign up for OnStage Plus, which was that extra little thing I told you about, we got this. And it's a little leather bag that you can put like your markers and or scissors or whatever in. And then once it's full, you can pull it down like this. Hang on a second. Pull it down. I don't know if it's going to work. And all your stuff will be popped out. And then you can pull it up and zip it up. And it's cool. So like if you go to events, you can take your product in there. Keep it in there. Okay. So that was in there. I think that was it for now. Okay. So we got that. And then what else did we get? Okay. So then we, of course, did the whole, morning, or it was the afternoon, actually, Thursday afternoon, we got to, had opening session. And to our surprise, Shelly Gardner was there. And she is our founder of our company. We've been around 35 years. And she was there. We were like, oh, over the top. I actually got my picture taken with her. I was so happy to see her. And I've had many, many pictures taken with her through the years. Okay, so then the next day we had more goodies, more things. So what they do, I'm going to put this up so I'm not talking to the table. What's really fun is that they have tables set up and up on stage, and they actually do stamping presentations with new products. So that's what they want to show us is new products. And we still didn't get our catalog at that point. And we were like, where's our catalog? We all want our catalog. And they were kind of holding out on it. So the excitement was there. And then they gave us our catalogs finally. And the catalog is scrumptious. So it's totally different than any year before. So if you are a customer of mine, you will be getting this in the mail. Okay, so we order them and have them sent directly to you in March, and then you get them in April. They begin in May 2nd. Okay, so May 1st. Take that back, May 1st. So the mini catalog, the current mini catalog, ends on April 30th, and the new catalog starts on May 1st. So I'm just going to mention something and I have something that will remind me, but on April 9th, the last chance list, which is things that are retiring from the old catalog and the current mini catalog, will be available to purchase at discount prices, some of them, up to 60% on items. And you will see what is not going to be carried over. And that's going to be like a lot of things that people have been wanting, maybe putting on their wish list and haven't gotten. And so they will, at that point, things will go quickly. So if there are things that you are have been thinking about, you can either contact me. I have the retirement lists. I can send them to you, but you can't order anything till April 9th. Okay. So I can't open the catalog. I can only show you the outside of the catalog. And there's been a lot of chatter about the catalog. Okay. So be prepared for a whole new look. Okay. Obviously the outside is a new look, right? And it's gathering, even though it's an outside gathering, which we were kind of like, we don't do much outside gathering, do we? It's cool. I think it's cool. So I'm excited. The first time I looked at it, I thought, nobody's gonna be able to find anything in here. Totally different on the inside as well as the outside. And I thought people aren't gonna be able to find anything. But after I was at the airport for an extra couple hours, and I perused this for like, 3 hours, about 10 times, I started loving it. And I hope you love it too. And I will be here to answer your questions because you might have questions. What's carried over? Why can't I find this? But the big thing here is that there's going to be a lot of items on the online exclusives on the online store. So as we've said before, everyone needs to set up an online account. Most of my customers already have an online account. But the reason you need an online account is for the future, especially, right? One thing is you want to be able to see all the new stuff, other things that aren't going to be in print, but also so that you can place orders. And as we said before, there are changes coming. The hostess benefits are going away, okay? And a new program is beginning, and it's a rewards program for everyone. Anybody that spends over $20 is going to get a reward to use in the future, okay? So I'm excited about it. I have clubs, and so far I've told my clubs about the plans that are coming. We don't know exactly when, but I have told them, and they are like, we love stamping, okay? We've loved the hostess program. It's been around for decades, but we love stamping, and we love our group, and we love the whole friendships. So I think everything's going to be fine. I think I'm positive. I'm super positive, and I'm excited for this new change. I truly am. I was a little nervous at first. I'll grant you that, but I am good with it. I think it's going to be really awesome. Okay, moving on. So through the event, we did different things, right? So I'm going to put this off to the side for now. And I'm going to show you. So as I said, they called out Prize Patrol. And my Prize Patrol was a 6x6 DSP. We all got different DSPs. There were 6 groups. And this one is called Full of Life. And it's definitely full of life. It is gorgeous. And at first I was like, oh, it's so artsy, but I kind of like artsy. So super beautiful paper. Look at that. I mean, it is so colorful, and I love it. So I will be getting I think I'm going to get the Full of Life bundle because it coordinates with it, and I'm in love with this paper. So that's good. That worked out for me. Okay, so that was one gift that I got. And then we went to the, we had all, what do they call it? All attendee prizes. And so when they screamed that out, would everybody like to get a winner, win something? And so this is one of the things we won, a stamp set. So this is a red rubber stamp set. It's called Leaf Collection. So this is a background stamp, and it's so cool. I can see doing a lot of stuff with it. Okay, so all good there. We all got this. That's a red rubber set. Then and the next day, they gave us another all attendee gift, and it is an upcoming kit. The upcoming kit is called Hooray for Honeycomb. So it is this kit. I think I can show all this. I hope I can. Okay, and then as you can see, it's like these little pop-ups. And so there's these little pop-ups little honeycombs that pop up. And so everybody got that kit. And that's not available yet, but it will be soon, okay, to purchase. Okay, so then we got to spend 3 hours at the playground, product playground. And there was just tons of different things there to see and do. And so the first thing that I did was make a chart. Okay, so they gave us these papers, and we got to walk through and put all the new in colors on the chart and use the blend markers and the stamp pads to stamp those, because the new in colors are so pretty. There are 5 new in colors and 1 new other color called Basic Beige. At first I was like, Basic Beige? I mean, we have crumb cake. And then I thought, Basic Beige? I mean, we need another neutral like that. So that's another one. We're going to make cardstock and ink pads in Basic Beige. Anyway, Peach Pie is the peachy color. Okay. Petunia Pop. I don't even know these too well yet. Petunia Pop. And then we have Pretty in Pink Come Back. This was a color that was from 1997 to, I wrote it down, but I can't remember now. It was around for 6 years. Okay. It was a one of our basic colors. I think it was a, trying to think now. Well, anyway, and it's back. So Pretty in Pink is back. And then Shy Shamrock is a beautiful green. It's kind of, I don't know if you can see. Hopefully that's true to color. And then we also have Summer Splash, which is more of a bluish. So obviously like a water Summer Splash. So those are the 5 new in colors. Okay, so the 5 in colors from 2020, let's see, let me get this right, 2022 to 2024 are retiring. And it's hard to see those go because we love those colors, right? But to make room for new, we have to get rid of the old. And who knows? One of those colors that your favorites might come back, like Tahitian Tide is like everybody's favorite. So there I did that while I was there. Then I did, we got to pick some grid paper if we wanted it. There was 2 items you could pick from. One was a stamp set, a paper pumpkin stamp set, which I already have, and then some grid paper. So I could pick the grid paper because, you know, everybody needs grid paper and it's so adorable. So I got that. And then they have, in the new catalog, they have a color wheel. Hello. So there's a page that talks about how to use a color wheel. Now, granted, it's not going to be a color wheel like this that you can flip around, but it's printed on a page, and they talk about monochromatic, complementary, triadic, and analogous. How to look at their colors and look at colors to make them work together. We've needed a color wheel for a while. So there's a color wheel in the new catalog that you can look at. Okay. Now, what else do I have here? So then, as I said, I paid for an event called After Hours. And this event was like a 4-hour event. And what did we get when we purchased that? Well, we got a booklet that showed us, well, in advance, we had to pick a bundle that we wanted. There was 3 bundles to choose from. So, you know, I'm a flower girl. What can I say? So I picked Country Flowers. Okay. And I got the dies with it. Okay, so I have that, and this is a bundle actually it's part of a super suite that's in the new catalog. Okay, so I got that. And then they gave us a pack of the new in colors cardstock. So I've already cut it up and given some away to my customers. But so we got those, we got new cardstock. We also got a pack of in color, these are called Shimmer Gems. So these are in the catalog. These are new in color Shimmer Gems. And we got a pack of Baker's Twine. I think this is in the current catalog and it's carried over. So yay. So we got a pack of that. And then they said they had all this product on the table for us to play with, like how to make cards, with it. And so we just started like using our stamp set. We didn't have a cut and emboss, so we couldn't do any cutting, but we started kind of getting creative. And so mostly we were talking and just excited and all that, but I did make a card. So this was the card I made. We had the ink pads there. So I did a little coloring with the ink pads. So I stamped it, did the coloring with the ink pads, and then I stamped it again, and then I curved that and put it up there, and I put some of the twine on. So some people got really creative, okay, you know, but I just did this. And so mostly I was just like excited. And there were suggestions what you could make in this catalog, in this little catalog, but I didn't do it. I thought they were a little simple, so I just did my own thing and brought this home. Okay, other things we could do while we were at the playground, we could pull up these little stickers, good vibes. These are neutrals. Let's party. Let's get the party started. We had little stickers. Okay, and then this one was keeping it classy. These are the Regals. I don't know what those were for. I guess you can wear these at your events. They also gave us little buttons. Okay, I love kits, since we do 2 new kits a month. Are you a kit person? Because if you don't paper pumpkin, you should be doing kits, or at least looking at the kits. Okay, they're reasonable. Some of them don't come with stamp sets, right? They're like $12. Some of them do come with little stamp sets. So look at the kits. Go to my online store and look at the kits. Okay, then there was a section where, okay, I think that was pretty much everything I got. I walked around and looked at everything. They had a whole thing of ribbon that you could touch and look at. Then there was a section where we could get these little, they got a letter saying what our recognition was for the year. And so they had these little things that we could pull up and attach them to our name tag, okay? And then we got recognized for different things that we have done through that last year. So it gave our title, Silver Elite, talked about our sales. There was all different levels. And then team building, leadership, okay, and we put those together, and we stuck them all together, and we put them on our name tag. Then we got recognized, okay? So there was one point where sometimes you just stood up and waved, but sometimes you got to walk up on the stage. So I did get to walk up on the stage for my sales. No, take that back. I got to walk for my, what they call it, my total sales for the year, for my whole tenure that I've been with Stampin' Up. So I got to go up on stage, and there's like they called it a catwalk. You were supposed to come out, walk around, wave, smile, you know, get your picture taken. That was really kind of fun. At first it was a little intimidating, but then, you know, your friends are there and they're all, you know, screaming and having fun. So I did get to go up there. I have $600,000 in sales, career sales. So I got to go up for that. I know it sounds like a lot. Sometimes my husband's like, that's a lot. I'm like, yeah, that's not a lot, because there are people up there with like millions. But anyway, it's good for me. I love it. This is where I want to be with my business. Okay, there was also, if you were Silver Elite or above, there was a separate room you could go in. You could have snacks and coffee, soda. And so we got this gift. I love this gift. So we got a mug. It's not a cheap mug. It's actually a nice mug. And, you know, coffee drinker. Hello. So hand wash only though. Not dishwasher safe. That's okay. So I did get my mug and got to go in there and talk to people. I mean, some people, you know, you see on doing their videos and you never get to meet them. Now you do. It's just fun. People so friendly. Everybody's friendly. So I hope next year I have some of my team go. I'm trying to impress on my team that it is such a fun event. And yeah, it's a little pricey, but it's worth it. It's something that will get you so revved up, you will come back freaked out. Like you will want to, right? You will want to just go crazy. Oh, there was one other thing we got to do. We got to make extra cards. So these are new. There's 4 new, what are they called? Ephemera packs. And so they had a couple of the ephemera packs out with these cardstock envelopes and card bases. And so they said, yeah, sit down and get creative. So we did. We made cards. I made 2. Some people made 2. Some people made 1. But they're cute. I'm going to stamp something on there. I haven't decided what. But I love these. Look at this. This one is so cute. Envelope. So these will be available in the new catalog, these card bases and envelopes. And I like that they're regular size. They're not big 4x6 cards. They're regular size cards. So, what else? Okay, so I came back. I was all excited, right? So what did I have? I had a club on Monday morning. So I was like, fortunately prepared for my club, because I got home late. I would have been in trouble. I knew I was going to be prepared. So I introduced a lot of this product to my club, one of my clubs, and they're excited. We talked about the new rewards program, and I'll just have to show you something. One of my hostess this month, what a sweetheart, Mary. She's a sweetheart. She made these for everybody. These are like little, she called them little waste cans, but they could be anything. You could put your cards in here, and they were all different. So she's a sewer, right? She's a quilter, I think. I don't know if she's a quilter, but she's a sewer. And they're reversible. So somebody said, that's reversible. So you can pop them around and make them solid purple. There was tons of different colors. So we all picked one. I mean, this is the kind of people that I get to stamp with. Amazing. So look, you could put your cards in here. you know, it's just a darling gift. And, you know, she's the hostess and she's making us gifts. And I have to show you some of the cards that, okay, so they do card swaps at Club. And some of them are say, take one, we want you to have one. So these are the kind of cards that my girls make. I mean, look at these. Hello. These are adorable. I have such talented stampers. And I love them all. They're just, I told them, I said, you guys are the heart of my business and my life. I mean, these are the people that I want to hang out with. So there you go. Oh, here's the last chance list. So if you want this, you know, I just made it all USA. I took all the French things out. Okay, so this is an Excel spreadsheet. And I sent it to some people already. Obviously, you can't order anything yet on sale. I mean, you can order stuff. You can keep ordering. But April 9th starts the last, all these discounted items over here. There's not, you know, not everything's discounted. Some things are 10%, some things are 50, 60. You know, not everything, but if there's something you want, order it now. Don't wait. If it's something, you don't have to wait to order. You won't get the discount until the 9th. Okay, so there you go. All right, what are we going to do today? I'm going to make a card. I've had a coffee, can you tell? I am wired. So, what am I going to make today? I have a cute card started. And I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way so I can have room to do my thing. Okay, so moving that. And the cutest thing is in the, hold on a second. It's in the online exclusives. The stamp set is called Filled with Fun. And it is filled with fun. It is darling. And, you know, I have 3 little grandsons. So when I saw the set, I'm like, yep, this is something I can use for my cards. And this is the stamp set, Filled with Fun. And it comes with coordinating dies. Okay, so there's 13 stamps and there are 14 dies. Okay, so what I did was, so it's a cute wagon, right? It's a cute little wagon. So I stamped the wagon. No, I take that back. I stamped this, the presents and the little flag and everything. I stamped that in Memento. And then I came back and colored everything with my blend markers. Then I cut out the wagon. I didn't stamp the wagon. I cut it out with the dies and the handle. So this is the handle for the wagon. And the wheels. So there's the wheels. And this is what it came out to be. Hello. Hello, darling little wagon. And so I'm going to put that on the card. Okay, so we're going to try a technique here. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to give it a whirl. We're already 28 minutes in, so we'll try to make this fast. I'm sorry, I don't usually do 28-minute videos, but I had a lot to say. So, okay, so here's some scratch paper. This is just basic white cardstock, and it's 2 by 5.5. I have some of my little Stampin' spots from, these are from Paper Pumpkin. So you get a spot every day, every month, and I save them. And you can re-ink these. So I'm like, I don't know if they need to be re-inked, but I have re-inkers here. If I need to re-ink them, I will. And I am going to try something. So we'll see how this looks. I'm just going to scrape. Probably could re-ink that one. But that's okay. And then I'm going to scrape with this is Calypso Coral. So that's Night of Navy. This one's Calypso Coral. You could do this with a regular stamp pad too, but I won't get these small. See, that needs to be re-inked. So I'm going to put a little ink on here. Shake your re-inkers. Okay, so because you probably don't use them every day, and they've been sitting and they could have settled. So don't over-ink though. Sometimes I'm an over-inker. Okay. And these are like kind of like the very, very old pads. These are little linen pads. So the ink goes in pretty quick. Okay, so now, yep, needed to be re-inked. Look at that, so cute. And then this is real red. Okay, so move that off a little. It also needs to be re-inked. I'm glad I brought the re-inkers over. Okay. Okay, so now I'm just going to re-ink this. I'm just going to make a stripe. Yeah, I'm liking it. Okay, I'm going to go back and do a little darker on this blue. Night of Navy. Okay, now I'm going to do another Night of Navy. It's getting a little messy, but that's okay. Then I'm going to do Calypso Coral. And then I'm going to do Real Red. You know what? It's different. I'm not sure it's my favorite thing I've ever done in my life, but I do like it. And it's kind of cute for this card because it's a kid card. And there you go. Okay. Now, I do need to pick a sentiment from here, and I'm thinking, sending loads of happiness. Yes, sending loads of happiness. Okay, so I do have some extra things I've stamped in here. I'm probably going to take those out, but sending loads of happiness. Ooh, that's pretty big, but I think I'm going to put that on a... So there are a few blocks that are going to be retiring. Oh my. Yeah, there's 3 blocks that are going to be retiring. A, which is this little tiny block. Okay. G, which is, I really like this block too. G is this block. It's this long little skinny block. It's not real long, but it's a little skinny block. And I. And I is this block. Okay, so those 3 blocks are going to be retiring. If you don't have all your blocks for your case, or if you don't have a case, that's going to be retiring. So buy a case. They're cheap, they're reasonable, and get all the blocks. You won't be sorry, really. You won't be sorry because you'll use them. You will use them. Okay, I'm going to get a piece of cardstock here. I'm going to use this. And I'm just going to stamp. I'm trying to decide. I think I'm just going to use black. I'm just going to use basic black because I got a lot of things going on here. Okay, before I do that, I'm going to fold my cardstock. So I chose Daffodil Delight for my cardstock base. Okay, so I'm going to fold this in half. So this is 5.5 by 8.5. And I'm going to add this onto my card. And then I'm going to add this on. So that's going to be like my background. Okay, so here's my adhesive. Adhesive is still going to be here. Everything from the adhesive is still staying. So yay to that. Okay, so there's my background I made. You know, I like it. I'm starting to like it a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to have that. Now, it doesn't leave me a whole lot of room unless I move this up a little more and over. I could do that, and I could put it down here. That's a big sending. Okay, we're going to stamp it and see where it goes. Sending loads of happiness. Okay, now, I really like that. Sometimes the first time you stamp with, this is the first time I've used this stamp. First time you use a stamp, a photopolymer stamp, you don't get the best image. That one's a little better. I like that one better. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my little fussy. Oh, look, there's something on the back. It's okay. So, very vanilla, thick cardstock, and very vanilla envelopes are going away. But I have people who are freaked out by that. But, do you remember when we had craft? We have craft envelopes and craft well, they changed craft to crumb cake, but craft cardstock and craft envelopes, and the envelopes went away and everybody was crying. And guess what? We're fine. Just use a white envelope. You'll be good. Okay, so before I stick this down, I want to see where this should go. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to put that right there. That's straight. Okay, and then put my adhesive on here. I needed a sample of this cute bundle, so this is good. Look at that. So cute. Okay, sometimes I don't like how it's just floating. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use a blend marker. I think I'm just going to use this this one is light crumb cake. I'm going to try it first. Make sure I like it. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to use the side of your crumb cake or your blend, and I'm just going to give it a little grounding. I'm going to ground it because I don't like, I can just do it right over the words. I don't like floating things like cars and anything that, you know, the little truck, anything floating doesn't do much for me. Okay, now in the mini catalog, there are these cute adhesive back hearts and flowers. And so I'm like all over these little ones here. Even though I think those are a color that's not red, it looks good. It's going to be fine. So I'm going to pull up some hearts, maybe. I need to use this side. Oh my gosh, they're really stuck on there. Okay, heart, a little heart, and another little heart. This kind of makes it, I think, because hearts make me happy. Okay, so there's my finished card today. And yeah, I did a little pre-work, but I think we would have been here forever otherwise. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my conversation today about OnStage. If you're interested in being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to have you on my team. I have, you know, I don't have a huge team, but I have a lot of wonderful people on my team. And we do events every other month. We get together and do a shoebox swap if you're local. I'm always available to answer questions. So put this up so we can talk for a second. So my hair is kind of a mess. I went grocery shopping today and oh my gosh, it was so windy out. Sometimes I wonder, why did I even do my hair? Anyway, long story short, I would love to have you on my team. Okay, there are some of you that buy a lot of product, and the commission plan is not changing with the new rewards plan. So if you are interested, contact me. I can answer any questions that you have about becoming a demonstrator. So thanks for watching today. My name's Trevis Bossler, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in St. Louis, Missouri. And thanks so much for your time today. Bye.